Hey, everybody. Russ W. Oker, Go Hills TV, powered by JBS. This is Food. And it's time for our post-match with Coach Lyndsey Michel. The Warriors get the win 3-0 tonight over Carl Sandburg. It's a Hy-Vee Warrior win. Coach, just kind of some opening thoughts on how you feel like your team performed tonight.
So on the start, you can't hear me. Come on. Kind of a slower start than I anticipated. A few hitting errors and such, I guess, but got going pretty quick. So just want to be the team to come out, first batter up and swinging home runs right away, and I guess we can't always get that. But, yeah.
Well, you started out 5-0. Piper Nelson at the service side in that opening set. Not too bad there. First two sets, you kind of took care of business for the most part. But that third set, they came out and kind of pushed you a little bit.
Okay, so we did have a 5-0 start, and then we lulled around a little bit,
yeah,
right?
A little bit.
Okay, so yeah.
You got to let them get it tied at 9. They came back and had you tied at 9.
Okay, yeah. Stick it to that start and take off and go, right? But, okay. Yeah, great second match. Had an opportunity to get some girls into the match that, have been waiting patiently for a turn like this tonight, and went well. So, yeah.
Well, Sharif continues to dominate. I think she's about 130-some kills now on the year. Had double digits again tonight. Talk a little bit about her and why she's so tough to defend.
She can get up there and see the block. I texted her over the holiday weekend after we got home, and I just said, I am sitting here playing a highlight reel in my head, and it involves a lot of you. And it was from the side where we sat on her side of the court, right? And just the way she can get up there, and it's not like she's not always pounding balls off defenders. She just gets up there and has such a great vision and is quickly putting the ball away where open real estate. So she's got great vision. She can see the court. She can see the block and works really well around it. She may have been a little tired tonight. She started hot, and she still scored, but they weren't all just straight down and totally directed as they typically are, but still a great job.
Piper Nelson, double-digit kills tonight. There's another young lady I know as a sophomore for you. You were expecting big things out of her, and it seems you're certainly getting it. Yes,
such a great leader. Steps up on and off the court when we need her for volunteering for the foundation tournament tomorrow, things like that. Like, just a great leader. Yeah, hits the ball hard.
She hits the ball hard.
Real hard.
I hadn't really got a chance to see Ito that much this year, but talk about hitting the ball hard. Yes. Goodness gracious.
And she's flying high, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we could get everybody that kid's vertical, it'd be lighten up every ball in here. So, yeah, I want her. She's doing great. Her English is coming quickly, but I want to communicate, and I just want to talk to her her heart and her smile, and she's just, you can tell it's all right there, and we're going to get there. And, but yeah, flies high and hits hard. But I think when we can get better feedback to each other, that we'll be able to really create a lot of play off of her, more than just, somebody's can only be trapped inside herself right now so much.
Aisha-Lynn Powell, your libero. Talk a little bit about her and how you felt she performed tonight and how she's been doing for you this year.
Yep, she's shown up very well for us. Game time. I mean, she's a great practice player too, but there's moves that she's making that she isn't forced to make in practice. And some of that's because our girls just kind of hit the ball a little bit harder, right? But she's jumping after tips and roll shots that are totally out of her alley and making great touches. Her serve receive is phenomenal, and she's bringing sophomore leadership. She's talking. She's being a leader on that court.
You're going to get a little bit of time off now, where you've won 7 in a row. Are you pleased that this time off is coming now? Do you need the rest, or would you rather have a shorter break if you could now, where obviously your team is playing very, very well?
Honestly, my notebook says take a break. But then we did schedule Carl Sandburg here tonight. But no, I just remember we're always on the road this weekend, and I just remember, I know it seems early, but we've been working out for over a month now. 6 weeks hard at it by the end of next weekend. So they have a well-deserved weekend off. We get a great tournament under our belt next week before we face Iowa Western, so we'll get kids back together on the court. They need to be on the court together to get familiar again, I guess, against Iowa Western that following week. So.
All right, Coach. Great Hy-Vee Warrior win tonight, 3 straight against Carl Sandburg. I'll get a little bit of time off now before you go down to Mattoon, Illinois for a few, and then that 16th. The next time we see you at home, this place needs to be rocking. Talk about maybe the importance of that when you have a big match coming in here, Iowa Western. In years past, we've been fortunate enough to get some pretty good crowds. So what does that crowd mean to these girls, and how can they help come the 16th of September?
They can bring the Hellyer Fire big time on the 16th, because it is great that we get the 2 hosts. They get 1 on us for the deciding conference championship, how we are seeded for our postseason. So it's a big deal to get out here and cheer us on. It's hard to play at Iowa Western, so you want to start with a win here against them for sure. We've seen them last weekend at McCook tournament, and we are 16 and 19, and I'd say, if I could tell, very head-to-head the way we've been playing. So it should be a great match, one worth your time and your money well spent coming out to catch us on the 16th. So.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Congrats on the Hy-Vee Warrior win tonight over the Chargers of Carl Sandburg. That's going to do it for us. We appreciate everybody tuning in. For my entire crew, we thank you very much. It's been our absolute honor to be here for you. For Go Hills TV, powered by JBS, I'm Russ W. Oker saying so long, everybody.